What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a great Thursday. It is about 1 a.m. right now, getting this video out early for you guys, so that way you guys have all of Friday to watch it, analyze it, and lock in. I got free picks for you guys today. We are doing 3 player props, 2 NBA, 1 MLB again. We're going to do a money line parlay, and we're going to cap it off with the Hail Mary parlay as always. Quick recap on how the day went before we get to the free picks. So every single play that I gave out, whether it was on YouTube on the last video or VIP, every single play I gave out hit. So here they are. First VIP play was the Dallas Stars and the Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out Ja Morant, hits a buzzer beater. Absolutely beautiful. So $190 profit there. Second VIP play. We had the Bucks. We had the Astros plus 4.5. We didn't even need to do the alternate line. They won outright. And then we had LSU baseball, another winner. Next VIP play, we had the Oilers, the Timberwolves, and the Kings plus 2.5, another winner. The YouTube player prop that I gave out on the last video, we had Rudy Gobert over 7.5. Bryce Harper over 0.5 total bases, and LeBron James over 16.5 points. All of those smacked as well. And the last play, the money line parlay I gave out on the last YouTube video, we had the Philadelphia Phillies and the Grizzlies parlayed up. $1,000 brought us home $1,290 plus our 1,000 back. So just a beautiful day all around. 5 parlays given out overall. All 5 of them smacked, with a total of 13 legs. So all 13 legs smacked. So congrats to all my VIP clients. Congrats to all you guys out there on YouTube who are just telling the free picks. I appreciate you guys. If you guys smacked with me today, be sure to show some love in the comments. Smash that like button. And then make sure you're subscribed as well. I try to get these videos out every single day for you guys. Give you some insights on how my brain thinks about all these. That way you guys can go and make an educated bet. But if you guys are looking to get any of my plays sent straight to your phone, winnable.com/bookiebandits. I have a free plan. I have a bunch of different VIP passes, month pass, day pass, 3-day pass, weekly pass. We have a year pass and a lifetime pass. So I'll drop the link down in the description for you guys. Grab whatever, and I will see you guys at the cashier. Let's go ahead and get into these free picks here. So we're going to run back the 2 NBA, 1 MLB player prop because it hit on the last video, so why not run it back? First leg, we're taking Sabonis over 12.5 points. Okay, he's hit this in 4 out of his last 5. I believe this was kind of an outlier game because he got hurt. Yeah, so all these games here, he was pretty banged up. But he's hit it in 5 out of his last 10, 13 out of his last 20, and 56 out of 64 on the year, hitting at an 88% clip. If you look here, these are a couple outlier games here, so I wouldn't even really count that. He's probably hitting at over a 90% clip when he's healthy. So that should be an easy first leg for us. Okay, next leg, we're taking Anthony Davis over 18.5 points. Same thing here. He was kind of banged up, so these are kind of skewed as well. But 1 out of his last 5, 5 out of his last 10, 12 out of his last 20, and 35 out of 48 on the year. This is probably closer to a little over 75%. A couple of these games are skewed with his injuries. As long as he plays, the full game, he stays healthy, he should hit 18.5 pretty easily. He's coming off a 34-point game. So that's going to be the second one. Before I get to the last pick, make sure you guys download Underdog. Use code BANDIT1. Claim your deposit bonus of up to $1,000. So whatever you put in, they will match that up to $1,000. Promo code BANDIT1. It's legal in all these yellow and green states. And I use all my player props that I'm going to give you guys come straight from Underdog. So they're all alternate lines. Most apps don't offer the alternate lines. I love playing the alternate lines. You just have a much better chance of hitting. So download Underdog, code BANDIT1, claim your deposit bonus. They'll also give you a free pick where you get like, Anthony Davis 1 point. So take advantage of that. I will drop that link down in the description as always as well. Okay. For the last player prop, we're going to the MLB. We're going to the Baltimore Orioles, and we're taking Adley Rutschman over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Okay. So all he needs is one of those, whether it's a hit, whether it's a run. He could even get walked with the bases loaded. That counts as an RBI. So he has a bunch of different scenarios on how he can hit this. This is also an alternate line. The original line was 1.5. So we bought it down to 0.5. Shout out to the fine folks over at Underdog. Make sure you guys download their app. Use my code BANDIT1. But that's the player prop for you guys. Okay, it's going to pay out about 2x. So if you put $10 on it, you win, you profit 20. If you put 100, you profit 200. So let's get into the money line parlay. Okay, let's see if we can just sweep the board, the entire board again. Why not? If you guys don't know about Player Profit yet, it's an app or a website where you can basically use different funders to bet with. Okay, so they have these different packages here, right? This one's funded for $1,000. It would only cost you $30. All the way up to 100,000 funded. The 100,000 is probably the best deal. It's the best bang for your buck because it's only $1,000. So technically, it's only 1% of the bankroll that they're giving you. And then all you have to do is pass these two phases, phase 1 and phase 2, and that's when they fund your account. Okay. Once your account's funded, every 30 days, they pay you out 70% of your profits. Right, so if you have $100,000 in there and you're just firing bets, you run it up to 200,000. You get to keep 70% of that. Player Profit takes the other 30. So make sure you guys take advantage of this if you're trying to up your unit size and potentially get a massive bankroll. This is a great way to do it. And then be sure to use code BOOKIEBANDIT. Okay, and you're going to get 10% off any of these packages. Okay, so technically, if you were to get the 100K funded package, you would get it for $900. So you would have less than 1% of your own money that you're risking. The other 99.1% would be all funded. Right, so it's pretty tough to, most people don't just have 100 grand in their betting account. So it's a good way to, take advantage of that. And if you get past these two phases, there's a lot of money to be made. And also, I'm going to be giving you guys my exact Player Profit plays every single day on YouTube. So if you want to just follow my plays, I'm going to get you guys through phase 1 and phase 2 and get your accounts funded. And then you can just keep following me and we're going to run it up together. So I've taken 5 Player Profit plays over the last couple days, and we've hit 4 out of 5. So if we look here, my $100,000 account right now, we're up to 102,350 over the last couple days. So we're profiting $2,350. Once I profit 20,000, that's when the phase is complete. I move on to the next phase. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing in phase 2, and then they're going to fund my account, and then I get to keep 70% of the profits. It's literally insane. But let's go ahead and cook up a play here for Player Profit. So, also, I'll drop the link down in the description as well for Player Profit. If you guys want to use my code, take advantage of the 10% off. And let's run it up together. So, we're going to do a moneyline parlay here for Player Profit. We're going to go over to the NHL, and we're going to take our boys, the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's move me over here. Carolina Hurricanes on the money line. Okay, so that's going to be the first play. You guys know I love my Hurricanes. I have a bunch of different future bets on them to win the Stanley Cup. I've been riding with them all year long, and they've been super friendly to me all year long. So it's more of a respect bet at this point, until it fails me. So Carolina Hurricanes money line. We're gonna parlay that up with, once it loads, we're gonna parlay that up with the Atlanta Braves. Where are they? Right here. Okay, and I know this probably sounds crazy to a lot of you, right? The Braves, they haven't won a single game all year. The Marlins, like, they are. Let's just pull it up. We'll be back over here. So the Braves haven't won a game. They're 0-7. Okay, the Marlins are 4-3. Like, why the heck would we be betting on the Braves? It makes no sense. It does make sense. Okay, when you dive into the logic of Vegas when they're setting these lines. Okay, if you look over here, the Braves are minus 240. Okay, they're a heavy favorite. That's a heavy favorite for a baseball game, especially the MLB. So it's a clear rat line, right? Most people, most of the public, they're gonna see this line and they're gonna think, oh, the Braves haven't won a game. The Marlins are 4-3. The Marlins got to be a better team. We're gonna bet the Marlins. Okay, that's what Vegas wants you to do. In this instance, we're gonna be on Vegas's side. We're taking the Braves on the money line. They have to win a game eventually. Like, they're 0-7, and you guys got to realize the Braves are 0-7, but the two teams they played are the two best teams in the league right now, the Padres and the Dodgers, right? They're both undefeated. So I know it sounds crazy. The Braves offense has been non-existent as of late, but to be honest, like, their lineup's not as bad as they've been playing. Like, they have a bunch of dogs. They have Albies, they have Ozuna, they have Matt Olson, they have Austin Riley. So, I mean, they're not a bad team, and they have to win eventually. They're at home. They're playing the Marlins, who honestly aren't that great either. This is a huge bounce back spot for the Braves. Also, if you look who's pitching for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach. His last outing, he threw 6 innings. He gave up 1 hit. And he had 4 strikeouts and only 1 walk. He allowed 0 runs in his last outing. Okay, so the dude is a dog. I'm hoping we can get 6 or 7 solid innings out of him, and then bring in the bullpen and close us out. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game if I had to guess, but one way or another, the Braves pull this game off, and that's what I'm taking. So we're going to go back over to player profit here. So we got the Hurricanes and we got the Braves. Okay, parlay that up. Looks like we're getting plus 112 on the odds. So we're going to select one of my packages, this one here, and we're going to throw $1,000 on it. So 1,000 would bring us home just over 1,100 in profit. So we're going to place that. Bet placed successfully. Boom. There we go. Braves and Hurricanes. Lock that in. I mean, I actually can't remember the last time we've missed a moneyline parlay on YouTube. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but that's just how confident I am when it comes to these moneyline parlays. So if you're going to tail any of these, tail the moneyline parlay. But honestly, I feel pretty confident in both of them. Let's cap this thing off with the Hail Mary parlay. So for the NBA slate, we are taking the Kings on the money line, the Pacers, the Celtics, the Pistons, the Cavs, the Thunder, the Clippers, the Lakers. For MLB, we're taking the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Braves, the Royals, the Rangers, and the Reds. And then for NHL, we're taking the Hurricanes and the Capitals. It's a 16-leg parlay, guys. It's called a Hail Mary for a reason. We're shooting for the stars here. It's a 228x on your money. So if you throw $1 on it, it pays $228, right? The odds of it hitting, not so likely, but it's always worth a sprinkle. So I'm going to be throwing a couple bucks on it. I always say don't throw more than $5 on these, please. And who knows? We'll see what happens. But if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Smash that like button for me. Show some love in the comments. Let's keep cashing together. We will see you on the next one. Peace.